Where are we walking today? Goois Natuurreservaat, Landgoed de Beek. But just look at where we are. This is such a stunning forest and it's like so green. And I thought I'll have a long day. Let's add in a little hike. This is like one of my favorite forests. It's so pretty and there is not a single soul here. Look. He's like dangling here. Oh, you can see it. If your resolution is high enough, he's dangling on my direction. Ooh, and a really big hummel. So many little animals here. Woohoo! He was practicing for when he turns into a butterfly. Exactly. It's nice that trails and stuff are open around you. Yeah, it's in the Netherlands. The lockdown is like, as long as you're safe and you keep your distance, you're allowed to do quite a lot. And as I said before, there's like not a single soul except for that person here. So it's pretty open to walk a little bit. And we have a lot of nice weather today, so I can finally show you guys a forest that I love. I've been walking here ever since I was a little girl. It is very close to my grandparents. Look, so lovely. I really like this forest. As a kid, we would go walk here a lot. I used to walk here a lot with my grandparents, but unfortunately they got a little bit older and all the steep hills and stuff are no longer a great journey for them. My hair is like super static. Do you see this? Look at it. What did I do? Oh my god. Soon I'm gonna zap people. Ooh, shall we go left or right? We can go left and we can go right. I'm, by the way, climbing a mountain. Look how steep. If you think, Viv, that's not a mountain, then you don't know the Netherlands. Because this, my guys and girls, is quite oh, it's so beautiful here. A mountain. No, it's a joke. It's basically a joke. But it's also a little bit true. We don't actually have mountains. Zeg roodkapje, waar ga je heen? Zo alleen, zo alleen. Yeah, I'm in the woods. And of course in the winter we would every Christmas we would go here for the Christmas walk. So 9 out of 10 back in the days it would snow. We would go here and it would snow and we would have a really big long walk, and I'm gonna take you guys on that walk today that I used to do with my grandparents and the whole family and the dogs we used to have back in the days when that was still a thing. This is really funny. So if you look at the trees and look at the nature that there is right now, oh god, this is a really steep walking thing. There's like random bamboo here, which like doesn't fit the nature at all, but I do like it. So yeah, we used to walk here a lot, and I think this dead tree that I will show you in a few seconds has been dead here for like 10-15 years, I guess. And when I was a child, we would always, of course, go on this and play here. You can see Slenderman in real life in the forest, Viv. Slenderman is like the guy that tries to kill everybody, right? Horror movie. I don't think we're gonna do that, okay? Dying and stuff. Not the biggest fan of that. There are cows here. We do have farmlands. Oh, and cars. Ugh, cars. Boo-hoo, cars. I like the crispy sound of all the dead leaves on the floor. Okay, I found another path without humans to keep our distance. So I think I'm just gonna follow it and see where it will bring us. This is beautiful. I love it when trees are bigger than I am, you know? Like, not in length, because even the smallest tree is bigger in length, but like also in width. Find loot outside. I don't think we're gonna find loot. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Left or right, tick tock, tick tock. I see 2 votes for left and 1 for straight ahead. 3 votes for left? Okay. I've never seen you guys being this anonymous. Anonymous. Not anonymous. Viv, teach a biology lesson from the trees. I can only tell you which trees are really big and which one are smaller. I'm not sure if that's really helpful for you. This is a smaller tree, you see? This one is like smaller. That's a big tree. Oh, and those are bikers. Hello. I don't know that much about trees. I mean, I know like my grandma, she used to like look at a tree and she would see this piece of green and says, oh, that is the bloody tree. And then this one has a different kind of leaf and she would tell you which leaf that is. I don't know all of that. I'm trying to guess now, but of course I'm not gonna do that because I'll say it wrong. Look, they have another adventure hut. This one looks already better. Bloody, beautiful name for a tree. I know, right? Hello. This is another super big tree. And he has like all those knoesten. I don't know how you translate that. So pretty. But then here someone lives because here's a fence. And behind the fence, there's probably a house. So there's like this whole forest. And we could have gone right, but you guys wanted to go left. So now we're not like this. Big knots. I used to hide treasure in those. Because I thought it was a night. Damn, I have been like a treasure loot person long before I gamed. I like to put little treasures in those things because I thought one day someone else will stick their hand in it and they want something cool to be in there, you know? Like a golden coin or a little doll that I had. So I would always put something in there, so if another kid would also stick their hand in it, they would get loot. That was a really nice child. Though I also hoped that one day I would forget about it maybe and get the loot, and that would be great. Teach me. What is this tree? Recognize the leaves? If I go down here, I might fall. Okay, it's a little bit steep here. But I thought it might be a good idea to go down here because why not? And it worked. Of course it worked. I can do everything. Because I saw water, but I don't think I can show you guys. Here is a little bit of water, which makes me believe that this field is probably for horses or something. I'm glad your non-falling skills are better in real life than in the game. Oh, you guys of course think that, well, actually I did broke my leg one day by stepping off a ledge. So it wouldn't have been completely weird if I would actually have might accidentally tripped and fell. Oh, there's water here as well, and a duck. Look at everything. Everything is green. Yeah? Everything is green. Even the thing on the water is green. Everything, the whole forest so far has been super, super green on all sides. And there's the thing. And then all of a sudden, you have these 2 really big trees in red. How cool is that? They're just completely random. 2 of these trees, they're super, super big. They're super beautiful. Like everything here is green, and then you have these 2 beautiful red trees. And this iron stick sticking out of the ground. Like, why? X marks the spot, guys. We found the loot. Who took their shovels? Who took their shovels? Let's find the loot. Look. Okay, we're gonna do the same game. Everything is green, green, beautiful green, la 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 la, green, green, green. And then all of a sudden, the wood completely changes into this. This is completely different. Quest, take 5 steps to the right and keep walking until you find a duck. Reward 10 biddies. Straight, we're going to go past this fallen tree. Can we get some F's in chat for the tree? Whoa, do I get bonus points for way cooler animals than ducks? And I hear you think, what the fuck, Viv? There are no cooler animals than ducks. But then, look at this. These are those sheep things with really weird long... Go and give them a hug. Oh, they smell like sheep. They have this really big farm scent, you know? But this looks different. We just came out of the forest and now we're looking at like really typical Dutch. I think we're entering the end of the forest and going into a farm area. I've never been here. Interesting. Oh, and the birds. Do you guys hear the birds as well? You're now entering a new zone. Achievement unlocked. Discover a new place. Yes. I'm not sure why I'm showing you guys all the big trees, but maybe it's because I've been living in Friesland for 6 weeks. And we don't really have big trees there. At least not near where I live. Oh guys, look, there's a... Okay, I've done this a lot of times now, but look. There's a really big tree here. It's super green. Where did the forest go? I want to go... Oh, I know where we are. Never mind. I know very well where we are. Look. This is where my grandma used to work. My grandma used to work in a place that's no longer the place it was, because it's now a whole thing. Can you guys see the building or not? Did you guys see the building? This used to be a place. Oh, opengesteld particulier eigendom. Vrij wandelen op wegen en paden. Oh, we can go there. Okay, nice. Look. It's in Dutch, of course. You guys cannot read that. We can go here. It's just... There's like this really big and scary thing. This. Which makes you believe you're not allowed to go here. You know, that looks quite intense. We walked here before because my grandma used to tell me stories about her work here. So my grandma did like a psychology kind of thing. And this really huge building that I just showed, and when we're closer I can show you guys again. This was filled with sick children. They couldn't live at home because they were so sick. They lived here. So they lived here next to the forest and on this really big... I'm curious how it looked like back in those days, because now it's a big company. And we're talking about years and years and years ago. Is she gonna say it again, guys? Is she gonna say again, look, a big tree? Yes! Yes! There's another super big tree. How exciting! I will show you guys, because you're probably as excited about this super big tree as I am. Or not. It's a super big tree. Also, this one's pretty huge as well. Right? I'm really excited to be in a forest again. Yes? I'm so happy. These days, look at it. It's beautiful. You cannot see the... This is not grass. I'm not walking on the grass. I'm just walking slightly... Okay, now you can see it with the clock. How cool is that? It's pretty cool, right? Super beautiful. Quest, take one of these flags. Answer, we don't do anything illegal on streams. Or off streams for that matter, but like, you guys don't care about that. Looks like the building of a secret organization. It kind of does. So this is where my grandma used to work. Look at this garden. Can you imagine we're now in one of the richer parts of the Netherlands? Look at the building behind you. Yes, Viv, we can imagine. I'm not gonna walk in and say, hi, here I am, give me coffee. This looks really interesting as well. You really like the office side. And this beautiful, this is a new building. And then I guess this used to be in the old one as well. Also, I feel like I hear a horse. Okay, guys, we're back on track. How was your words? Guys, we found loot. Can I not grab the loot? Because I really don't want to know why it's here. And I really don't want it. But there's a boxer short right here. See? Loot. Calvin Klein. It's actually a good brand. Yeah? Anyone wants a free boxer short? It's only ripped a little bit. It's right over here. So just go to this place and you'll find it. Nicely, it's not an upgrade for my current armor, so I will skip it. Ugh, gross. Well, it was armor. I mean, in games you sometimes get shitty loot as well. Then I just don't leave it there or throw it back. I'm pointing at it. You guys can see what the problem is. I think I have to go in that direction, but it's like not really a possibility right here. But luckily the path keeps turning it around. And sooner or later I'll find my way. It's funny, like in movies, they always walk in these kind of woods. And then they end up in this really big... well, it's never in the Netherlands because it would be sort of like legal here. I think not though. But they get into this really big drugs farm, you know? And then they are with the problems that they find like the drugs lords. And they're like, we're gonna kill you. And you know, you have to run. I cannot run with my knee. So I'm really glad we're not actually in a movie. Because that would suck. I'm getting a Blair Witch vibe here. No, we're not being haunted at all. Yet. Or not, like do whatever you want. But I definitely recommend going outside with I see a cow. Look! Two cows. It goes down here. This is really dangerous, by the way. We used to run down as kids because we wanted to be close to the water. But then because it's such a steep hill, it's really difficult to stop running. Which leads to that you go into the water. As a kid, that's not the place you want to be. It looks really nice. Here's another bench. We can sit here for a little bit if you guys want. It's really pretty. You guys hear the birds? So it's really nice to finally be here again. Also, every Christmas, we would go here with all the family members and dogs and we would walk here. We skipped the Christmas dinner and we went to Christmas brunch. So we used to have this really long time at Christmas between the church and the Christmas dinner. And we would fill that time by going into this forest and have a really nice walk. And often it would have snowed. And then we had the dogs, Ginger and other dogs from my aunt had Kelly and Candy. And my my uncle got a dog as well. And there were some other dogs. And there were so many great like memories in this forest, you know. And it's weird how things change because now we don't do that anymore. First of all, because the brunch is after the church with Christmas. So there's no downtime. Second of all, most people don't go to the church anymore in our family. So we just meet them when they're ready, you know. And yeah. I didn't know I missed this forest so much. It's nice to walk here again. Also, forests are great. You guys, when I trip and fall into the water, you get that as a clip, because then at least making this trip down will be worth it. Okay guys, we've been walking a really long time, which is nice because then hopefully tomorrow I can pull off a long stream again. So where did we walk today? Or if I want to edit this at the beginning, where are we walking today? Goois Natuurreservaat, Landgoed de Beek. Thank you so much for existing. Have a great evening. Bye. Bye.